Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
The shy situation.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to see here. You're pivoting really hard with this as Afreeca, because when you have the Zoe pick, you're like, okay, well, we need some poke, and then someone's going to have to be able to do consistent damage to finish off targets decently well. He's got a lot of sustain at the moment. And Dread's still here.
Yeah, Audacious Charge comes down. Wind does indeed become lightning, as Canyon doesn't have flash, and the pillar is going to be good. But now Keen finds himself in a rough spot. Khan does not find the Shock Blast damage, but he's still going to be able to get first blood. Trades that one back because that Shock Blast didn't hit as Fly. He's going to have his Paddle Star block. Showmaker being just a fantastic mid lane
damage. And once again, W8D1 Afreeca takes Rift Herald priority over Drake. And that's going to lead to gold advantage, possibly first turret like we keep seeing.
That's the Realm Warp, and that should just be a dead Keen underneath this turret. Yep, Khan is going to be able to grab that kill. Canyon gets the tribute and gets out of the turret range. And now they may even just invest the Rift Herald into this turret at the same time. This is a big snowball wolf.
First blood into first turret with the Rift Herald. You know the numbers advantage as Keen here should be on the top side of the map, but there's not much you can do. You leave the lane, you lose farm, you stay here, you get collapsed on and die.
Could be valuable.
Yeah, that's pretty massive. That's one of the best things to have.
Oh no, there's the flash from Khan. Khan's a jungler, by the way, everyone. He's taking the blue buff on the top side. Now the red buff is going to go over to him as well. He's just having the best
this game that you have to wonder. Showmaker's going to take a ton of damage, but actually just face it down head on. You have to wonder what the power of the Zoe is going to be later on.
All right, Khan actually going to avoid the knock-up, but still needs to be careful. Pillar goes down. He doesn't have flash. He should just be dead here, but the boot back does come through as Khan's going to flash forward. Looks for Keen, who will get slowed down. Can the martial pose work? The answer is absolutely not, as teleport now will come in. Canyon looks to close the gap, as there's the Realm Warp. We'll get both of them in there. Bunch of minions there as well, and Dread is going to be deserved.
That's easy cleanup here for W8D1 Afreeca. And what I was going to say before we got into this is
fly a little as Afreeca are going to rotate down. Canyon should be able to grab this one for himself as Lens is going to miss the flash, and Ghost gets a lot of value here. Drake is going to be taken. True Shot Barrage goes in basically the wrong direction.
And meanwhile, Showmaker's just like, I'm going to get this inner turret, by the way, while you guys are squabbling over the mid.
Yeah.
He's just pushing it down by himself. They continue to push all three lanes. Then they could do an early Baron, and there's not much Afreeca could do to stop them. They have no vision. They don't have any real scaled-up champions. Like, nobody's come online. No one's hit power spikes.
Nope.
Zoe's got her Ludens, and that's about it. I mean, Trundle went for the Divine Sunder because he knows he's not doing any tanking this game. He's just desperate.
Well, we've got some ground down as in goes Canyon. Throws out the ultimate, but he's going down relatively low. In they go. Ghost finally in position now as Canyon's burning down. Flashes, but is not going to survive as Khan will finally turn up. Fly will be taken down here as Dread from over to the side, but now the damage comes in. Khan grabs the double kill, and now Dread finds himself on the wrong side of the map, and W8's wallets are already so heavy, Wolf.
It's just ridiculous. Dread's going to get slowed here. His pillar's coming up soon, but I don't think it's going to matter. It might delay the inevitable.
As it turns out, Ash pretty good at chasing people down if they're in range, and that is going to be the ace at 20 minutes on the dot.
Especially champions that don't really have great escapes, who are already very on the wrong side of the map, and it is just going to be damage really to Barrel. And then Khan shows up and he's like, this fight is over, by the way. You're not allowed to be here. Showmaker doing tons of damage. It's just, like you said, the wallets are too heavy. Then was the most dominant win, actually, with the role swaps. And they're back to full form right now. They've just had so many dominant games back-to-back.
They have Baron, and they just used a Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It just really shows how rated this team is right now. Shock Blast can't really be tanked by anyone. Khan has the most damage dealt in the game. Showmaker not far behind him. And even Ghost, after that last team fight, really starting to get up there.
You could see that Showmaker is well and truly over 10 CS per minute. That was shown on the
Yep.
Not going to get blown up, even if he does get caught by a trouble bubble. He should be able to survive it.
Oh, Canyon just getting right underneath this turret, as they are going to look to take this one down before Canyon dies to it, and that is going to be the base broken. On the bottom side, Showmaker has spent a lot of time alone. This game is
playstyle empowers it really well when your team's this far ahead. I mean, Ghost is just going to do everything right. His decision-making has always been fantastic. It's sometimes these micro decisions that end up causing him problems, but when he's just playing a great game, rotating correctly, laning without pressure, or without Barrel diving in and him having to catch that, he's looking great. And This is the Dom1 Kia we were hoping to see at the beginning of the season. It's taken a while, but the dominance is really hitting hard here at the last part of summer.
Yeah, and look, they had a bit of a week off last week. They had one match. It was up against DRX. If you remember back, they lost to T1. Game 2 went for 47 minutes. Their series against DRX took less time than that.
Yes, it was
the entire series.
We saw a little bit of everything in that one.
We did indeed, but just shows that Dom1 Kia sort of coming back with a vengeance and hopefully utilizing their time off effectively.
I really liked the pivot to put the Ezreal, and I thought it was a pretty smart move. It's just unfortunately the execution has not been great.
Yeah, also, you know, Fly playing the Zoe has just not really found too much success recently, as well as Canyon. Gonna go down relatively low. Let's see whether Dom1 Kia can pull this one back, as they were all stacked up. The arrow connects onto 4 people, but the Fate's Call is good. Finally, Khan comes in, and now the damage is starting to rain down. Ghost full of spears right now, but should be able to kite back relatively effectively, and that was actually a one fight for Red and Lehens. Barrage does not connect there onto the bubbled target, which is a little bit unfortunate. Can't going to survive with a lot of health. It's now Canyon. Yeah, in a lot of trouble. Crescent Guard comes out. Great Pillar is going to be there. They do manage to layer down the CC as a lot of time was bought there by Canyon, but I don't think there's going to be any follow-up here as another bubble. As this Baron is going down extraordinarily quickly. Lehens does get the bad news as Dread puts down the Pillar. You can see Ghost and Beryl in a bit of trouble here as the Baron is going to be traded for the support. There is a lot of poke damage, though, as in goes Canyon once again. They're trying to get Afreeca in position as they've lost one. So it is a 4 versus 5 that Afreeca do not want to take up against this Baroned up Dom1.
The bottom inhibitor is still down for 30, so with this Baron buff, they can continue to push even without Beryl. He did exactly what he needed to do, was just block them from getting the Baron, pulling a little bit of a Snorlax right now, and just making sure they can't get in there, as we're going to see Canyon.
Yeah, I think they certainly had the poker flute because they were able to take him down.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, sorry, can't clear without that item.
Yeah, but unfortunately they were in battle with the Snorlax, so couldn't get to the Rayquaza that was coming up afterwards.
Should have pulled a Sudowoodo instead, I guess.
Yeah, they did it better in Gen 2, everyone knows. As Afreeca now able to help out there. Lehens down to half health.
Showmaker just going to rotate over to bot.
Yeah. If the mid lane doesn't work, you may as well just get down here and sort this one out, as the rest of the 4 of Dom1 will just eliminate this turret in a couple of seconds. Beryl looking for Dread here. It is just going to be buying space to grab this inhibitor. Canyon actually ulting to avoid the damage from Leo, but Leo completely out of mana, so isn't going to be able to continue a fight forward as Khan possibly difficult position.
Bot with the waves they have pushed to try to do more permanent damage.
Yep, 3-2 push. As, okay, that is a bubble connecting onto Showmaker, who's in so much trouble, will just be taken down. Didn't have a stopwatch, didn't have anything, and now...
He's blocked one too many.
Yeah. There's now Dread off to the side. Fly was backing as the arrow's going to connect onto the Trundle. Wind becomes lightning, comes in. It's a fantastic stun from Beryl. And then Khan, he's going to rotate around Lehens. Not going to be escaping this one. He's going to get stunned as well, as Ghost is there to finish that one off. And now Afreeca are just falling like dominoes. Leo trying to get back to the base, but that is 1,000 damage to his head from Showmaker. And now he's going to start working on the Nexus turrets. He is done with this game, and I think Afreeca are going to have to vacate it as well. It's a 13,000 gold lead. It has been for the majority of this game, but finally, Dom1 Kia are going to finish.
All it takes is one blow up on the Trundle, and that's unfortunately Lehens is just not nearby to peel because he took so much damage right before from those shock blasts. The Showmaker is going to bring the minions into the fountain, and it was really just one last moment to pick off the Trundle.